The idea of greener living usually gets people thinking about shifting to greener power. News 13's Victoria Dunkel is streaming live from the Southern Green Living Expo. And Victoria, what's new when it comes to green energy?
Well, of course, we think about solar-powered energy, and it really has expanded. I mean, it can cover heating your water in your home. You can use a solar source for that, and of course, there are ways to use the solar panels to provide your electricity. But what's really new is the way we're processing and figuring out if it's the best move for us and how much we need. And it takes a little work to do that. That's why I'm talking to Trey Scott with Sundance Power Systems, because there's kind of an equation you have to think about, right?
Yeah, exactly. What you want to do is kind of take a look at what you're consuming in your home and then try to hit that sweet spot so that you're actually generating the power from these modules to basically compensate for the power that you're consuming.
And these really have come down in price over the years, so it's no longer something that's way out there that really is not cost effective. So this is something we really should think about.
In a big way, because ultimately you can either generate your own power on your roof or in your backyard on some pole mount structure, or you can pay that money to your utility. So the idea is, in terms of being energy independent, or at least less dependent on traditional energy sources, we can generate our own power.
Let's talk about that. So say we determine that this is the route for me to go and I want to do this for my home. How soon is this going to pay for itself? How can we figure that out?
So great question. And a lot of this has to do with how many of these you can put on your roof, like literally how many will fit on that.
Okay.
In addition to looking at your energy consumption. I mean, sometimes just replacing your refrigerator or a few other of your appliances that are real energy hogs right now with something more energy efficient is going to change that equation in a huge way. So your return on investment, where you're actually seeing positive cash flow, can happen inside of a year.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's quick.
It's really quick. Yeah, it's, again, hitting that sweet spot where you're pretty much generating the power you're consuming.
Wow, and you know what? That's just the kind of the tip of the iceberg. You can come with your energy bill, or if you know how much power you're using in a month, come down and talk to Trey and the other exhibitors here for various aspects of, you know, insulating your home and being smart about how you're using energy in your home. And you can come down, they'll help you answer the questions and determine if this might be the best step for you. You want to get in on this Green Living Expo? Here, let me give you the hours. We have the details on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going on all day, pretty much every day, slightly different hours and so on. But you know what? The easiest thing to do, go to our website, WLOS.com. You'll be able to see who the 150 exhibitors are and find out about the seminars that are being offered this weekend as well. And coming up, we're going to talk about how you can take a step to be a little greener as you get around town, too. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.
Going green isn't just about protecting the environment.
News 13's Victoria Dunkel is streaming live from the Southern Green Living Expo. And Victoria, going green can also save some green.
Yeah, and it really plays out. If you look at the gas prices lately, it is expensive just to get wherever we need to go. But there are some options that will really save you on those fuel costs. In fact, we're taking a look, and I'm standing in front of one of those options right now. Harmony Motors is one of the exhibitors here at the Southern Green Living Expo in the U.S. Cellular Center today. And John Guthrie was telling me just how much of a benefit you can see by thinking about a greener option when it comes to our cars. This is the Jetta?
Yeah, this is the Jetta diesel. And it absolutely is a great green option. The killer thing with this car is you're posted at 42 miles to the gallon on the highway. Realistically, we hear people all the time getting up to about 50.
Why is it that we should be thinking along these lines when it comes to getting around in our vehicles? Because, you know, some people are like, well, it won't make a difference if I get an environmentally friendly car because nobody else is doing it.
Sure. Well, you know, you have to start with yourself before you can change everybody else. You're going to save yourself in the pocketbook. You're going to help the environment a little bit, and they're just really fun cars to drive.
Now, this is something called Smart Diesel?
Clean diesel.
Clean diesel. Okay, and the clean diesel aspect of this is something that's a little different than a battery hybrid, right?
It is, yeah. So with the clean diesel, you're just running diesel fuel. There's no hybrid battery system, so you don't have to worry about a huge battery bank in and up in the landfill, all the heavy metals that are associated with it. But with the clean diesel, it has a lot fewer emissions than the old diesels that people are used to.
Very interesting. Okay, I'm a mom. I have soccer to get the kids to. We've got other after-school programs. I got to get the kids in the car, but oh, check it out. This is not what I would imagine when I think of a hybrid or a environmentally friendly car. There's room in there.
Yeah, you can absolutely fit, you know, 2 parents and 3 kids in the back, no problem.
Car seats
Even
will go
4
in there?
adults. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely. Plenty of room in the trunk as well.
And there are other options with the larger vehicles too that are hybrids and so on. But overall, I mean, how often are people filling these things up?
Well, it just depends. I mean, you can see right here, you can get about 609 miles to 1 tank of gas.
Wow.
So if you drive, 300 miles a week, you have 2 weeks before you have to go back to the station.
I like the sounds of that, especially as we keep seeing those gas prices going up and up. And, it looks cool, too. You got to look good in your wheels.
Good looking
I'm
car.
just saying. This is really interesting. The cars are just part of it. Again, you can check out solar options for heating and powering your home, ways to build a green home from the ground up, other ideas. There's the ASAP. I mean, the list goes on. There's 150 exhibitors here. You want to see the whole list? We've got it for you. No problem. Just go to our website, WLOS.com. You can find out all the details about the Southern Green Living Expo. It starts today, goes through Sunday. There are seminars to answer your questions and lots of people here to help you figure out what's the best deal for you. So come on down and check it out and see if going green is as easy as it looks from this standpoint. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.